Hi, welcome to another 2-minute tip. In this tip we're going to look at the D chord. Now the D chord causes us a lot of trouble when we're starting to play, and it's odd because it's not a 4-finger chord and it's got an open string in it, and it's one we play down this end of the neck. Why do people have so much trouble with it? I'll show you. It's because the 3 notes we have to hold down are all in the 2nd fret. 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret. There's not a lot of space. Plus we've got to make sure that this string isn't being touched by any of those fingers, otherwise we get that. So I'm going to have a look at some other ways of playing that same shape, plus one more shape you can play instead. We're trying to hold down the G, C and E strings at the 2nd fret. Now 3 fingers, especially if it's your 1st, 2nd and 3rd fingers, you see how my elbow's coming out to try and get enough of an angle on my hand. That's not very comfortable. The first thing to try is play it with your 2nd, 3rd and 4th fingers. You'll find that you can get those in without having to stick that elbow up and get as much of an angle on. Plus, of course, your little finger is a smaller finger, so it'll squeeze in better. So I often play it like that. Another way of doing it is to use one finger to hold down 2 strings. So my index finger is holding down the G and C strings. Then this finger is going to come along and hold down the E string. That way, it's easier having that 2nd finger down not to touch the open A string, but I haven't got to squeeze 3 fingers in. Another way, and not everyone can manage this, is to use one finger to hold down 3 strings. So I'm going to hold down the G, C and E strings, but I've got to kind of bend my finger back enough to not hold down the A string. So I will have to squash the tip of my finger flat, so it looks like that. I don't know if you can see, but I'm sort of bending my finger backwards there, so I'm not touching this string, that's open. Not everyone can do that. I don't find that particularly comfortable, but it works. There is, of course, another way of playing D down there that doesn't involve having that open A string, and this is it. Your index finger bars all the way across the 2nd fret, and you put your little finger down on the 5th fret of the A string, that shape. 2nd fret here, 5th fret here. And that is also a D chord and doesn't involve squeezing your fingers into one fret. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.